I don't know how retrograde has been for you. It's been a rough one for me. The internet has been down for 6 days, so I haven't been able to post. I had one I was trying to upload. I think it's probably already up, or soon will be. It made me realize how dependent I am on this channel and, streaming in general and the whole technology thing. And as a Virgo, Mercury is my ruling planet. It's been pretty weird. But what I like about Mercury retrograde is the ability, or it opens a way to all the words: reconsider, recharge, recollect. It's that second loop around where you can reflect on things that have happened in your life, or, you get the chance to go backwards in order to go forwards. And that seems like apt for what I've been going through, and maybe you as well. And for a time, it just seemed despairing. But then my daughter was here and my granddaughter, and I was able to focus on that. We didn't stream, we didn't, watch whatever on whatever streaming service. We just had each other. And I got to read books and listen to audiobooks and listen to various Swami people lecture about this. I mean, it was quite lovely, and visiting with people and so on. So that there was a big upside, but first there was this feeling of being really lost. So let's see what the return and the retrograde and the revisiting has to do with the reading. Wow, Temperance, card of Sagittarius. I see this as a kind of alchemical blend card. There are the two cups being mixed together in a synthesis. It's a fire energy. It's about time, temperance, tempo. It's also about a kind of moderation, where you're not in one extreme or the other. There's some kind of compromise, maybe. Sagittarius and Hierophant can be a card of higher power, or the authority that comes with systems, hierarchical systems, Hierophant. Two major arcana right off the bat. Hierophant is a card of Taurus. So we have earth energy and fire energy. And Temperance is, to me, a card of great freedom. Protection, but, protection through change. Whereas Hierophant is fairly established and can be almost like stolid. So earthy that it's just, at right angles or something. Followed by Nine of Swords. Right away, what came to mind was mental trap. Sword energy is to do with things of the mind, things of perception, messages, communication. Mercury retrograde, causing anxiety. Like waking in the night and needing the kind of protection that the Temperance angel might provide. And it could be some anxiety about breaking the rules. Breaking the rules. But there's something very liberating about it. It's not right angles. This person has got their hands crossed over their heart. It's like they're protecting their something they're feeling is causing them great anxiety. Something they're thinking about how they feel. Okay. Tell us about Temperance, Hierophant. These two apparently opposing energies. And here we have a card of opposition. 5 of Wands. It can be a card of struggle, of competition, in fire energy. But perhaps this is a card of the need for change, 5s are. So also in fire energy, we have the blend, the synthesis. I mean, this is exactly not synthesis. It can be a card of working something out. Because it's not like they're creaming each other, but there's a competition of some sort. In 3D, Queen of Swords would cut right through it. You know, this is air energy, like the 9 of Swords. Queen of Swords knows her truth. She can set a boundary. She would set a boundary against interference of that kind. Because that's what it could be, is people butting in. Queen of Swords would set a boundary, like, don't tell me what's true. You know, I know my own truth, sword energy, I know it. It's interesting because all the messenger birds, these doves, are flying around her. So somehow the aggression, because she can cut be, cut people off. She can be calling people out. But there's the doves around her, and then this little familiar down here. It's a cat, which usually, a cat usually accompanies Queen of Wands. Black cat. This is the white cat. Again, there might be that idea of blend out of conflict. Temperance, 5 of Wands, both in fire energy. Tell us about the anxiety. What's going on with that? It's sword energy. Might be the Queen of Swords feeling anxiety about the need to cut people off who are blocking her path, or, you know, just like too immature that they're out there bonking each other. Seems like an immature energy to me. 3 of Wands. Can be a card of manifestation in fire energy. Wands are directional, and this would be what's coming toward me. You know, I've set an intention, 2 of Wands. I've made a choice. And what are the ramifications of that choice? What will it bring in? Wands can be an attractive force in divine timing. And that 5 of Wands, 5 in Major Arcana, Hierophant. So it can be like struggling with beliefs, finding a way to synthesize apparently conflicting energies. You know, this is like apprehension, all the questions. But this is a different kind of question. You know, what's coming toward me? I've made a choice. What are the ramifications of it? Tell me about 9 of Swords, the anxiety. Is that on the part of Queen of Swords? Because 3 of Wands, the card right after Queen of Swords, is an optimistic card. And this person, it seems, is, you know, lighting, sending up a kind of flare, lighting kind of a lighthouse situation where the ships out at sea will know where this person is. This is where to find me. These two. I love it. Bottom of the deck, Chariot, that came out in the last reading, which was titled, I can't quite remember. The trees of the field will, no. It was about the trees of the field clapping their hands. So it could be, because this is also, to me, Chariot, a card of the blend of these two apparent opposites, the black and the white Sphinx, but they're pulling together. It isn't one going this way and the other going the other way. It's forward movement on the level of feelings, Cancer energy, two things being aligned. That's been a big theme lately, and there's some anxiety about it. Can I reconcile these two? Can I reconcile these two? On Temperance, Wheel of Fortune, another card of divine timing. Things are really synchronous here. This is a card of synchronicity, and so is Temperance. Things being in the same tempo, things moving together. Chariot, Temperance. And the wheel always advances to a better place, to a better path, to a better, more balanced and kind of like not where we're supposed to be, but it lands us on the basis of what we've learned and done in a different place. It's the wheel. It's about forward movement. It's the wheel. It's about forward movement. And on Five of Wands, wow, Judgment. A whole lot of major arcana energies coming in here, strong energies of the psyche. There's been a major shift. And the mind somehow, the conscious mind that wakes you up in the night and says, what's going on? Is a bit shaken up. Because all of these downloads, this archetypal energy, this, forward movement, and Chariot is fast forward movement. And this is a card of, the archangel blowing the horn, waking us up to new life, to rise up and meet new life, because we've changed this much, and the universe accepts and applauds that change. It may be away from some fairly rigid belief system. And here we have all the souls rising up. They're woken up to new life. Okay. All right, we have a couple here. On Three of Wands, we have Page of Cups. New love, tentative love, a small offer. This person may be waiting, expecting something to come in, and what comes in appears to be quite small. It could be an apology. I don't think this person is waiting for an apology. I think they're waiting for this kind of energy. In water energy, a major arcana card of fast forward movement, whereas this is sort of like, dare I feel one little thing for this situation? On Queen of Swords, Knight of Cups. Somebody is coming in, but they're coming in tentatively and slowly, carefully, step by step. They're approaching Queen, and they might well, they'd be wise to do that, approach Queen of Swords slowly, sincerely, authentically, in a grounded way. Earth energy, grounded, authentic, present. It is the energy of Hierophant. Higher power, tradition. I still think it's somehow a struggle against tradition. And what's coming in fact, is something new. Maybe not what we expected or what Queen of Swords expected, this air sign. She's suspicious. You know, she wants more information. She wants the truth. Tell us about Queen of Swords, Hierophant. What's the truth? Is higher power, is her higher self, wow, that was a jump, trying to tell her something? 10 of Wands, time to end the cycle. You know, it could be that this earth energy of tradition is too heavy. And in order for the new thing to come in, the new love to come in, there needs to be an offloading of the old ways of doing things, Wands energy, in favor of new. It's not puppy love, but it's fresh, it's innocent. It's not the old way. So, and I say it's not the old way, and it's clarifying Hierophant, which is sort of the old way. It's the established way. This is the way we've always done it. And there may be some anxiety about moving on from that. The emotions are pulling somebody forward. Chariot is a fast energy. You know, in 3D, it's not fast. There's been a shift on the level of the psyche, but as it moves into 3D, it slows down, as it does. The end of a cycle, though. Fives indicate the need for change. 5 in Major Arcana, and the struggle to change. You know, do I go this way? Do I go that way? What do I really want to do? What is my intuition telling me to do? And there's a chaotic energy, which somebody may be apologizing for. You know, I was just in a, not a shitstorm, but some sort of chaos while things were being worked out. And for a time, it prevented me from, perhaps Queen of Swords, I think it's the Knight of Pentacles coming in with the apology. You know, I couldn't accept this major shakeup in my psyche. On the 3D level, it felt like 5 of Wands. On the 5D level of Major Arcana, it felt like a call to new life, like a wake-up call. Time to put down the burden and start a new cycle. And let me go retrieve these, because they're all over the place. Oh, brother. Okay, we got a bunch. Jeez, I need to do some stretching exercises. Okay. It's like an earthquake happened here. All right. 9 of Pentacles. In the energy of Pentacles, which is, you know, grounded earth energy. This is a stable individual who's got ground under their feet. You know, things may change, things may shake up. There may be this kind of energy surrounding them. But they stay stable. 2 of Pentacles. They're making a choice. And we see here, which isn't usual on the, most depictions don't have it, but there's the ship. The ship. That somebody's waiting, you know, waiting for their ships to come in. They've made some sort of choice, but it's really a balanced decision. You know, often in Two of Pentacles, the guy's on one foot, he's sort of rocking and considering, and there's some stability here. And now we're going to see what this Nine of Pentacles person, what kind of stability they've achieved. They've made a choice about their life. And as this ship comes in, the ship approaches. They're very balanced. They're very grounded. Whatever's coming in, it's like, I can deal with this. Nine of Wands. It can be like the last phase of something. We have the Ten of Wands. This is somebody who's nearing completion. It's also like taking a knee, which Hierophant would imply, like, you know, kneel down to me, worship me. You know, I'm the representative of the divine on earth. Taurus energy, earth energy. But that's become too heavy. There's the laying down of the burden. You know, somebody's tired. But they're surrendering to something. Wow, Tower. You know, Nine of Pentacles, this person is grounded through this emotional upheaval. A card of Scorpio, water energy, like Cancer. But the Nine of Pentacles kind of stability of the environment is very different from Hierophant. Hierophant speaks to the hierarchy. You know, where I'm big, you're little. I wear the hat, I carry the scepter. You know, like stay in your lane. Know your limitations. And this is an earth energy that says, I'm good on my own. You know, I don't need a belief system, a rigid belief system. I don't need to be told by rules from the outside what to do. You know, I'm my own person and I make my own choices. And I love the rainbow arc between these two. It's almost like either choice is viable and once you surrender. And maybe once this person surrenders, there's a major shakeup emotionally, but they stay stable and grounded. Eight of Pentacles, doing the work, focusing on the work, focusing on staying grounded, focusing on letting go of the traditional way in order to work on Pentacles energy, you know, reconstructing, rebuilding Pentacles energy after this shakeup, like rebuilding it from the ground up, earth energy from the ground up, practicing a craft, mastering a craft. And it might be, how do I stay grounded through this shakeup? Yeah, another 9 card, 9 of Cups. That's pleasure and joy and knowing what makes you happy. Another 9, a lot of independent energy here. We have 9 of Swords apprehension. Nine of Cups, fulfillment, wishes granted. In water energy, and the Scorpio, card of dramatic change. In water energy, it kind of blasts this person right out of the tower, the place where nothing could come in or go out except out the window. And the universe steps in and says, boom, you're liberated. You know, there's still a lot of work to do in your 3D life. And when I say you, it could be them. You have to sort out the energies going back and forth. And it strikes me that they're going back and forth because there's this blend happening, this synergy, this synchronicity. But boy, is it like endorsed by the universe, the change. Divine timing is at work, and divine timing says, no more of this. You know, there's always the implication it wasn't stable enough. The foundations were, you know, something impacted it. Some situation was impacted and things fell apart. And this is working on rebuilding it. But it's not like, hard labor. It's a labor that brings joy. Wish fulfillment. New life. Positive change. The blend. The emotional forward movement. Lots of major arcana, and they're all very positive. Even Tower always lands us in a better place. Lands us in a better place. You know, everything we've done in our lives thus far, in our Pentacle 3D lives, has prepared us because we've done the work. And we can withstand whatever shakeup this is. It, in fact, liberates our joy. Tower. 9 of Cups. That's the raw material, Pentacles energy, 8 of Pentacles, that we work on to bring in the wish fulfillment, the thing that brings us joy. Is that the end? No, we got some more. We have 7 of Cups. That's lots of options. It can be illusion. It can be the need to choose. You know, amongst all these things that I love, what matters most? There's a kind of triage going on. And some things perhaps we'll give up on. Or give up on the idea that we can control it all. You know, what I can do now, Wands energy, is kind of give it over to the divine, but it's not over to the rules and regulations of a system. Page of Wands. Another page energy, Page of Cups. This is the beginning of a journey. A setting out on a path. You know, lighting the way for yourself into new, into new terrain, into a path of discovery about what we feel. And we feel a lot. But we're going in to explore Wands energy. You know, it's creative, it's intuitive. Oh, crap. 7 of Swords. 2 sevens is 14. 14 is Temperance in Major Arcana. This is a card of perhaps, you know, it's often a card of deception, but lately I've been seeing it as kind of cherry-picking beliefs. You know, sword energy, what I believe in. And there may be a need to escape some sort of old system of belief. To take what serves you in terms of truth and clarity, and perhaps exit an old situation to embark on a new path. the old system of beliefs. You know, I'm going to light my own way. It's nothing that's been handed to me. It's something I've worked on and done. Is that it? That's it. You know, I've worked on it. Everything I've done in my life has led me to this point. Divine timing. Now's the time. And it may be also time to exit an old situation. You know, without even stopping to explain yourself. I'm just heading out on my path. The pilgrim on the path of discovery. And part of what I'm discovering is what I feel about a whole array of things. You know, why am I afraid? Why did I rely on this rigid belief system? And now I'm being drawn forward emotionally because the old way is no more. It wasn't stable. And we're not looking for this kind of stability. We're looking for a creative alternative that brings us joy. Lots of cards here. 9 speak to the individual. 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. And through the reading, 9 of Swords was pretty much at the beginning. There's been a struggle with one's own belief system. A struggle. Perhaps to hear the call to new life. But that's exactly what Page of Wands does, is pick up that stave and march into the unknown. The new way. Wands speak to the way, you know, the direction. Out of this chaotic, which way do we go? Everybody's pulling in a different direction. There's this synthesis in fire energy. Because it's divine timing. The universe is really blessing this. And I'm just looking to see if it's all about the you. And I don't know. I think because it's temperance, the synthesis, it's likely that there are 2 people involved. 2 cards of decision making. From a grounded place, from a new place. You know, having the humility to know it's time to surrender, 9 of Wands, to the new path. Surrender, Dorothy. I love you guys. It's been a long time, and I'm glad to be back. And I don't know if I said at the beginning, I don't think I did, but I'm going to do a members only read. I'll try to do it today. You know, I feel like I owe you guys one after the 6 days of... And is there a 6 card on the table? They're saying look for the 6. I see no 6. Maybe that's looking for what's coming in fast. On the level of the psyche fast, on the level of the 3D slowly. I think this is the other person. And they may be emotionally immature. Pages speak to sort of child energy. They may be emotionally immature. But Chariot, like, you know, it seems to me they'll be caught up in this emotional forward movement. I think they've experienced the Tower. And it's humbled them. Tower, 9 of Wands. Somebody's in a position to make a grounded decision. And I think it's to rely on their own fire energy, healing, present, divine timing. Kind of over this, being over this. Time to recharge. That when I was sitting down to do this reading, I was thinking about Mercury retrograde and all the rewords, like resurrection, like recharge. The need to offload and recharge. All right, you guys, I love you. Mwah! That's what my granddaughter says all the time. Mwah! A big one goes out to you. Please subscribe if you haven't already. That's free. Join the channel if you want. It's a small monthly fee. You get a couple of extra readings a month. And what else? Oh, give it a thumbs up if you like the reading. That really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And this channel is growing, and I hope you'll be a part of it. Just by watching, commenting, sharing, liking, subscribing, joining. Whatever level you want to kick in on is much appreciated. And I will see you soon.